Hey everybody, we are live. How's everybody today? I hope you're doing great. Bunch of you are already in chat. A couple minutes early again.
Good morning.
Happy Saturday morning. My wife has had a full day already. I am just rolling out of bed. Fighting with the audio again. I think I have figured out what's wrong. I do not know how to fix it. You guys don't need to hear about that. Let's say hi to the chat. Hitchhiking Bones, thank you for that comment. DVC chat has been fun and informative. We're going to finish up with the DVC chat today, and I'm going to tell you what I'm planning and ask for your opinion and yours. I think I know where we're going to go with it, and I think it might be something pretty cool, but we'll see. Sandy Norris in the house. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Hello, my mom in the house. Big Disney fans in the house. James Ryan, thanks for being here on a Saturday morning. Thanks for being a member of the channel, of course. Tammy Clark in the house, what's going on? Caitlin Make It Blue, thanks for being here, and thanks for being a member of the channel. Guilty, now fixed. I don't know what that means, but I don't think you're guilty, buddy, unless it's something good. Let's see, who else? Jay Skywalker. You know what?
He has a better last name than you.
Still?
Still.
He does, you're right. Adults in Disney in the house, what's going on? Adults in Disney, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Donna, Fallen in the house. I'm glad you're here. I feel like my voice is a little deeper. Is that just because I'm sleepy? Is it my ears or is it my voice? Do I sound like, I would like to sound like, Morgan Freeman. Can I sound like him?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
That's a fun voice.
I do like his voice. I do like his voice. Big Disney fan, Donna Fullen, Sandy Norris, James Ryan. Who else? Resort budgeting in the house. What's going on, my man? How are you? Fill in pirate. You got to fill in the pirate. Hello from Missouri or Misery. Same thing. I agree with you. My mom's in the house. She lives there. I remember the first time we went and visited her up there, and it was like the brownest, ugly, dead of fall, everything off the trees.
It was
brown. Didn't love it.
Everything was asleep and it wasn't so pretty.
Yeah. Jay says, has anyone seen the movie Spies Like Us? I don't know if I have. There's a scene of everyone introducing themselves. Doctor. Oh, no, I'm going to sing Thompson Twins now. Can't you see him? We could introduce ourselves. Remember? Yeah, you could, and I can sing. Funny. I could sing Thompson Twins because they were good.
Yeah.
Doctor. Researching for a member. For the. Okay, be right back. Donna's already leaving on us. What the heck, Don? Thank you, everyone, trying to make it through. I'm glad everybody's here. Jack Santa Claus, Logan, Nikki Walker in the house. Boy, everybody's here. Dean, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You guys make me happy. I love how chat just has a conversation. You came in winter, doofus.
Yes.
Who are you? I don't know how dare you talk to her like that? I can't believe you would call her a doofus. I'm not really sure what doofus means, but I'm pretty sure it's not good. But I do not concur. You are not a doofus.
Okay.
I know she ain't talking to me. Tina McNeil in the house. What's going on? Hey, Tina, thanks for being a member. David Cantrell, hello. So Disney Vacation Club, we've been talking about it all week. It's been a blast. Okay. I knew I would like it. It was kind of a test run. I've got to be honest. I am not a DVC expert. I'm a DVC.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert either.
You're an expert compared to me.
Well, yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's just we are DVC owners and we've used it a few times and no, and we love it.
Well,
we're not experts yet.
I feel like I am a DVC evangelist. I feel like I'm a DVC passionate, excited consumer. I don't know why I'm doing this with my fingers. Corner Sports in the house. What's going on? I'm glad you're here. I think that hey, AJC Magic. That's Amy. Hello, Amy. You always put a smile on my face. Amy, thanks for being here. I think I met Amy at what was it? Beverly Challenge. I think that I want to learn more about DVC. I want to talk more about. See, here's the thing. Here's the YouTube channel, and this is just between us. I mean, and anyone else on the internet who wants to listen, but hopefully it's just us. The things I do, the shows I do, the playlists I have on my channel, the podcast I'm busy trying to learn and create, the individual videos, the library videos, whatever it is, ambassador. Ooh, I like that, Dean. You're a DVC ambassador and enthusiast.
There you go.
Dean for the win. I like that. There are things that I want to talk more about, right? Like I have a sports channel that I don't post too much. I've got plans, but we have a show. Me and my buddy Bill. Happy birthday, Bill! Yesterday. Aficionado. Ooh, that's good. That sounds smart. I like it.
It sounds smart.
We'll put that up there too. DVC aficionado. The problem with aficionado is I'm not sure how to spell it. I mean, you may have spelled it right. I don't know. And I would have to check it all the time. That would drive me crazy. But here's the thing. So I want to talk about things that I love. You know, I love the things that I love, and I talk about them. And that's the reason for the YouTube channel, to be able to talk about what I'm passionate about, to share that with you, and to share that with you. And I think DVC is at that level. Like, I love Disney pins. I've got a Disney pin show.
Right.
Every week, once a week, I get to talk about Disney pins to other Disney pin lunatics. That's fun. Yeah. I like Disney creators. I have a weekly show where I get to meet myself sometimes and introduce to others Disney creators. That's pretty cool, right? I like you. I like talking to you. I like talking about you. We have our show that we talk about the stuff that we love together.
Yeah.
I love YouTube creation. I have a show called Creator Talk where we do that. During football season, I have an NFL watch party show with my buddies Pete and Pete and Kelly. It can't be plural and singular in the same sentence, can I? That would be confusing. And a baseball show with Bill on Tuesday nights now. What I'm getting to is,
you love a lot of stuff.
I do love a lot of stuff. How much do you guys love DVC? Because here's the thing. So last year in the fall, I was looking around for Disney pin things to see if that was a niche or a niche, depending on how you ought to pronounce the word, for a Disney pin show. And I determined that I believe that there was some interesting live things on Instagram that were very salesy, which I don't mind sales. I like sales. But I mean, I've bought on those channels or those things before. But there was nothing on YouTube just for a Disney pin community that I could see. There was a bunch on Instagram. There was a bunch on Facebook. So I thought, that might be a niche or niche, you decide, that we could have fun with. I'm asking you, 21 people in chat, would a DVC weekly show be your jam? Would somebody who's calling the DVC resorts and finding out what's going on, hey, this week we've got this thing going on at the Poly. Hey, this week we got this thing going on at Saratoga Springs. Hey, next week at the Riviera we got this. It would be heavy DVC people. The target market would be heavy people who are already DVC, and then obviously it would promote and excite and potentially expand people who are on the fence about DVC. Is it too small of a group for enough people to watch, in your guys' opinion? Because I'm leaning towards, and I've been talking to, well, two other people, one key person, not to call the other person not key, but, and then you're very key. And I've been talking to me because I do that because, you know, if I did a weekly show, half hour to an hour at the most, I don't really have time, but if I figured it out a place and I've got a pretty strong idea where it needs to go, and me and Kelly talked last night, and I don't know that we're on the same page on time yet,
right?
But would that be something you guys would be interested in?
See, I think it would be really cool if you did definitely like the events that are happening at different DVC resorts, because they have a lot of really fun things that go on every week that you don't know about. I mean, you might get there and find out it's happening, but there's a lot of really fun things, and I think it would be awesome.
Like if I was letting you guys know the dates of these kinds of events, doing a review of the event, bringing on somebody who got to go to the event. I mean, there would be some effort on my part, of course. What I want to know is, would there be enough people who would care? And I think my instinct tells me yes. I'm leaning towards yes. Let me see what chat says. Donna, it signifies a big word on a Saturday morning. Donna, it signifies that the person is a member of the channel.
Oh, she's probably asking about the green or
see,
the symbol or something.
Thank you, Dean. Yeah, so if you're asking about being a member, there are people who bless me and my family, or the other channel, in this case us, and they get to, it's like a super chat. A super chat will stand out in color, sometimes in sticker. It stands out ideally so the host or host see it, right? And so they stand out with not only the different color but different emojis. They have different badges, which you can see, which I need to make our own. I've just stayed with the YouTube normal ones, and then the longer you're there, the more emojis you get, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm a member of a few people's channels. Anyway, Quarter Sport says yes. Bloom in Cheese says yes. Mom says yes with guests like Kelly. Yes, it would be a good hour and a nice niche or niche. Adults in Disney, 100% yes. Well, I'm encouraged with the response. No, not a subscriber, Donna. So there's a member tab. So like for Practically Perfect Park Hopping, I'm a member of their channel, and so you go to their channel or my channel or whatever, and you hit the button that says member, and then they have tiers, and it just we as YouTubers try to give extra perks to people who are members. Actually, I was trying to do. I haven't done a live members only. I've done a members only video, but anyway, I hope that answers your question, Donna. I don't want to sound like I'm selling. Hands down favorite show if working. No skinny people. I don't know what that means. No skinny people.
Must have missed something.
I don't know what we're talking about. No, another great idea, says Sandy. Thank you, ATJH. Hey, ATJH says hello. Would be really helpful this summer with all that's going on. We love I think so, guys. I think so. So I'm not going to pretend like I didn't do a week of DVC on purpose. I did. There's a few reasons for it. And number one, I like it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I love it. It's easy to talk about something you love.
Exactly.
So.
And no matter what the show is, no matter who's doing the show, the guest, the host, co-host, and then secondarily the guests, passion for the topic is the key. I love DVC. Now, here's the governor is on in this space. I'm not an expert, and I know I won't be an expert. I don't care about details. I care about what's happening, though. I care about the details, like Saratoga Springs is having the Poly's having the Grand Floridian's having I like that idea, and I know how I can get that information on a couple levels, and it would only benefit me. It would take some time, but everybody has time. Everybody has time. Everyone likes to pretend like they're busy. Everybody has time. I think it would be fun if I just admitted that I'm the fan and maybe the host, and I bring on other people. And again, I think it would be interesting if you went to this event, hey, I mean, when Galaxy's Edge first opened for cast members in Anaheim, for cast members, I brought on, it was Nikki from Death Star Diva, great, she's awesome, brought her on the show, and she was one of the first people that shared with me the experience of Galaxy's Edge. And that was before Galaxy's Edge in Anaheim opened, which was certainly before Orlando opened. And that experience was a great, I mean, that viewership for where my channel was at the time was like 3 times, meaning people like to see some insider stuff. Mm-hmm. And for the people who aren't DVC, would you like to hear it too? Is really where my brain is. I think the answer is yes.
Oh, yeah, I bet they would.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I've only talked to her about this a little bit. I mean, enough to see that she'd be interested, but tell me what you were thinking.
Well, and then I think it would be great for people who are like thinking about whether they should buy in on it, that are like, yeah, I think I want it, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think so
they
too.
Can see the added like extra perks.
When we joked about I should be in sales for DVC, I thought, well, I can be in sales, just not get paid, do a show.
Yeah.
Mama says, Mama, maybe guests of people who have been members for years. Yeah. What they're exactly.
That would be awesome.
My home resort
get your
is
new member, get your old member.
I could do a weekly if every now and then, if it was a weekly show, and every now and then I could have a guest on. My DVC home resort is fill in the blank, and then they can talk about why they picked that, or do they like it, do they not, and then obviously maybe I could bring on cast members. I know there's some stuff there, but it is what it is. Insiders, people who sell stuff. There's so many niches or niches. We really got to pick one, people. I think I kind of want to. Donna says that would be cool. We love DVC. Yes. And Jeff, I think this would grow your channel majorly. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's probably why I like when I rhyme. I'm not sure about the time. I think that would be cool to watch it. Yes, Kelly told us a lot yesterday, of course. Donna, no, you can subscribe to the channel, but they're talking about membership. Donna, you don't have to be a member. You get everything. It'll always be free. Just be happy. If you want some extra stuff, there's some extra stuff. You do not have to be a member. Don't sweat it at all. Doesn't mean no. Okay, I'm still reading that. Nice people got no. Oh, that's short people. Because you said heavy DVC.
No skinny DVC.
Short people got. I'm trying to start a collab live stream, but don't know where to start. We can talk, Caitlin. That's a whole thing. We can talk. Tell you what, you can send me the email. You can do that, or you can message me on my Slack. But we can talk about that. I've done a lot of collabs. I'm not gonna lie. Pete McDevitt in the house. What's going on? We're contemplating buying in. There you go. Pete, my co-host on one of the shows I just talked about, NFL Watch Party, actually, I'm not sure how busy we are. If we're not busy, if I'm a couch potato today, and I'm couch potato probably 8 days a week, I will, little Beatles.
Yeah.
I love singing. Pete and I are co-hosts of NFL Watch Party, and he sent me the schedule for the Thursday night games. Pete is, you know what, Pete is mostly awesome, but not totally awesome. One of the things that's wrong with Pete is that he's a Ravens fan, and one of the things that is right about the world is my team gets to play his team live on a Thursday night, and
that'll be fun.
if you're not cool with betting on football games, you're not going to like us this year and this week, because me and him are going to go at it. It's late in the season, so I get to be a jerk about it the whole time, and then just pray my team wins. Anyway, we're contemplating buying in. I really think this is something. I mean, you know what? Good morning, Vipery Project. You know what's Vipery Project exciting about the Vipery Project being in here?
Jay Skywalker said you can give TVC points for prizes.
You know what? That's freaking goals. Hashtag goals. If I can get to the place in my life where I could give away look at people. I'm glad. Is Mar here? Yeah. I am super glad that we gave away some Ufoopies. We bought 4 of these little guys. I think they were like $1.99. Oh no. Well, I'm sure these were on sale. There's no way we paid this, right? Okay. I'm pretty sure. There's no way we paid that, right?
No, we went to the
outlet. Can't imagine buying these little guys for that. I'm guessing they were $1.99 and they were light, and we bought them. DVC points. If I get to the point that I have enough DVC,
you don't have to mail them, so there's that.
I mean, you know what though? I will say this, and I'm not trying to sell memberships, but on the top tiers, there is some DVC member perk like things. I can't believe anyone would want them, but if they do. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. DVC points will probably not be what we give away. What's the first game on Thursday night? I don't know. He sent me the. I don't know it by heart. Vipery Project. Back to the Vipery Project. Did I mention the Vipery Project? Vipery Project is my guest. Are my guest. They are my guest on Sunday night on DizTube. Disney creators on DizTube. Am I blowing your ear away?
No, there's nothing coming out of it, so I figured it's silly to keep it in my ear.
Wow, I'm stupid.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're good. We don't need it.
Mind blown.
Yeah. Anyways, turkey floofies.
Turkey for me. Turkey for you. Jersey Mike announced. What's going on, Jersey Mike? Why do I always want a sub sandwich when I say Turkey Mike? I am stupid. Would you like proof? Vipery Project is going to be on my show Sunday night, and that's going to be fun. And that has nothing to do with my stupidity. My stupidity is, why am I bothering with the audio? I can hear me.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike, hello to you. Good morning to you. Walt made theme parks safe from carnivals that were scary. Disney made timeshare great. That's freaking awesome.
That was scary.
Dang. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. Here's what I'm thinking. Yes, it's going to hurt. So we're at the end of this show going to be done with our This Week in DVC. Ooh, that would have been a good title. And we're going to clean it up, and we're going to do a couple little videos, and then we're going to have a playlist. And if you come to my Sunday night show, where I'm going to talk a little bit about, should you as a creator be creating videos, or should you be creating a library? And the answer is a library. So now you don't have to come to the show, but I hope you come anyway. But I'll explain the why on that, and why I think that anyway. Hey, Kadani Sean, what's going on? Thanks for being a member. Vipery also, thanks for being a member. I don't know if I said that to you. One of the things that I want to do is I want to be a place where people can come and get a bunch of different Disney answers. And if they come to the channel, maybe they see something else. DVC can be one of those things. So we're going to have a DVC playlist of videos. And those videos are going to be very much like the live streams all week, the 6 live streams we've done, this one being 6, but concise, not talking to the chat, basically an overview of what we talked about on the show. And then there'll be a library there, and then I can make it searchable. All the things that if you care about creation, I can explain more, and we will on Sunday night. But all of this to say, why wouldn't I do a weekly show on DVC? And the only reason would be, A, I don't think I can, that's not true, I can. 2, can I find a time that fits into our life and doesn't step on a good friend of mine? See, I don't mind stepping on other people's schedule unless I like them. And I like the Disney community, right?
Yeah, right.
If I don't know them, it doesn't matter. But if I know them, and there are a couple time slots. Now, some people think I go too late, but I go too late out of respect for my friends. Like, I mean, if Steve Worlds goes at a time that I'm going, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go live just because I don't want to compete for the time. I want to support the whole.
We share a lot of our communities. It's shared people.
Well, that's a good point too. Yes, that's definitely too, and that's the reason to not do it for me. You're totally right. But I just like if I go against somebody. I mean, the internet's a big place. I'm always going to go against somebody else. But if there's somebody already has a place and I'm already a supporter of them,
yeah,
it just doesn't feel right. You know, I just wouldn't do that. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I'm not saying I can't go if somebody I know goes.
Right.
You know, I'm saying actually, birthday boy Bill, I have you're one of my. I think you're one of the emails that I'm sending today about a guest slot on that show, but I haven't told you that yet. But yeah, you're well, we'll talk about that later. Thank you, Tina McNeil, for bopping like mine. So I think the answer is done. I don't think I need to play it anymore out. I don't think I need to ask them. I think that I've got of the what do we got 25 in the chat. I probably got 8 to 10 people saying yes, please. I'm not going to lie. If everyone said no, I'd probably still be doing it. What do you think?
No, I think we do it.
Do you think I made my hair too messy doing that? I mean, I think we're going to do it. I feel like I'm lying to you. We're going to do it. Do you think? What do you think? I'll shut up and listen. What do you think?
Well, I think that there's definitely it's a niche that we could fill. I also think that it would be really cool to know what's going on. It's giving them another little piece of Disney that you don't see much. Like, you know, hey, there's a 2K today happening at
or even
Saratoga Springs.
Or even in February saying in November they have a special Thanksgiving event. Like something along those lines. Not only, hey, this is going on, just really share my passion and love for it. I don't get to do it all. I mean, like if you're DVC, you get the Disney files. A lot of the information that's in Disney files is not known by the general public because it just goes to DVC members. So disseminating, good word usage on a Saturday morning. Disseminating some of that information, making contacts at each DVC resort. Oh, that would be horrible for me to know people at all resorts. Oh, I can't think of any good things that would come from that. That would be amazing, right?
It would really be fun.
And then the more people I know in the community, and I know a lot now after this journey, I know people who are at Disney every freaking day. We all do, though. Come on, we all do. And how easy would it be to say, tell me about your experience? I mean, just last night or just this week, we learned that VP is going to be with a group of some of my friends staying in the tree houses.
Tree hospitals, yeah.
Tree hospitals?
Tree house. Tree house.
So after the fact, maybe bring one of them on and talk about that experience.
Yeah.
Because if you want to go in the tree houses, and if you know about them, you do, wouldn't it be good to talk to somebody you know or somebody that you know knows and get
and like I didn't know that they had their own swimming pool. I mean, that's kind of cool information. And who has a picture of it? Because I want to know what it's themed or what it looks like. You know, so that'd be fun.
I'm trying to find a live stream now. I submitted an email to Dean from you're trying to find a live stream? I don't know what that means, Caitlin. I would love to talk about the resort since I have stayed at many. Kazani, Sean, I thought of you. Was it yesterday? Whatever you were telling me, you and people like you who are passionate users of DVC, if you're some people are afraid to come on camera. And so I'm not going to, hey, will you please? But if you're comfortable, it's just like DizTube. I send out invitations way in advance. And on occasion, whatever. Yes, Sean, we will talk. The more we non-members know, the more exactly. Look at, and if I could, let's fantasize for a minute. Let's get this show going. It builds up. We do it once a month or once a week, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe, Mickey Mouse and Bob Iger give me a call and give me all those DVC points.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, but I joke about that. But
keep dreaming.
There would be perks of doing it, though. Me just calling the same person every week at the Poly to get the down low, that builds relationships. And the Grand Flow and the right? Come on. You guys can see that, right? Thank you, Viper. I think it's a good idea, too. In your opinion, Donna says, in your opinion, is it to be... I don't think I understand. In your opinion, is it to be a DVC member or an AP? I don't know what that means. In your opinion, what do you mean, Donna?
Is it better to be? Maybe she means, is it better to be a DVC member or an annual holder?
If that's your question, that's
totally different.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what she means. If that's what you mean, that would be up to your personal situation. It's better for us to be DVC because we we currently have 3 Disney trips planned, and that is the most we've had since we've lived in Texas. There was many years that we had 0 planned in a year, and then we got to 1.
We don't go into the parks every single day that we're there.
Well,
I mean,
anymore.
Sometimes we only go once. We used to, but whew, that was tiring.
Yeah. Okay, you were right.
I like definitely DVC.
See, Bloom and Cheese.
I think we'll have annual passes at some point again too.
Well,
we used to have them.
I made a choice. So YouTube is going good for me. I'm not a zillionaire. I get a check every. That's not a check. They put money in my account every month now. Thank you, YouTube, and thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats and the memberships and all those things. The fact that YouTube shares some of their profits with creators is freaking awesome, and the more you do it, the better it goes, and blah 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 blah. I will tell you this though: super chats and memberships are the bulk of it. So thank you for that. It's you guys, not YouTube, but YouTube does share that too. Let's be real, But anyway, they're the platform. I think that let's just get to the DVC cruise thing. Bloom and Cheesin says, I'm in a mood recently for DVC cruise. I've never been on a DVC cruise. I know people all the time that are coming back or planning a DVC cruise. That would bring them on too. Talk to me about Castaway Cay. Talk to me about why that's better than another cruise. All those things. I just think it's a play. I just think it's a really good play.
Your mom says, 5 parks in 5 days. We were nuts. Yes, we were. that was insane. It was fun, but wow. Do you remember doing that?
Well, that's what I was going to say about the YouTuber thing. When I started to get enough, I thought, I can get myself an annual pass, but I can only get 1. And I've got, I'm not a single guy. I'm a married guy with 4 kids, 2 who still live in my house, and 2 who are making more kids. So what 1 annual pass doesn't do it. I would need at least 4.
No, it would only.
Excuse me.
Right. It would only work if you were going down more by yourself.
So that's a long answer to your question.
We've had both. We've had
when we lived in Southern California.
When we lived nearby.
And we didn't have DVC then because we would sleep in our own bed.
Right, because we were 45 minutes away.
Yeah, so it just depends on your personal
We've loved both.
We will have both again, but we just don't have a need like it. I want to be an annual pass holder. I don't need to be an annual pass holder.
Right.
If I was making individual trips, and we've talked about it, doing YouTube things, there might be some opportunities for that, but not enough yet.
Yeah.
And I don't like flying because my freaking ear hurts. Coffee and Contemplation is on the Lynn Project this week. I just got a 30-minute notification. Dean, I appreciate that. Oh, look at my clock's getting weird. You know what? There's a good chance that this laptop is going to be a Frisbee before the end of the day. I am pretty sure he or she is dead. Yeah. And that might be part of the audio.
It's 9:03.
Yeah, there's no time called 9:03.
Got away.
I don't know. There's just more and more. Kadani Sean said, I'm both. So anyway, get over to the Lynn Project at 10 o'clock, whatever time it actually is on your computer. At 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, my good friends, the Lynn Project, and Josh from PPP go live. They're awesome. They're my friends. Also, Diz Our Dream is awesome, and they're my friends, and they also go live. Also, Pat Flynn goes live then. Also, Nick Nimmin goes live then. I got stuff to do. Kadani Sean says, I'm both DVC and AP. We had 3 trips planned this year. It's down to 2 and working on planning 3. Where do you live, buddy? Are you, I don't think I know where you live. Nothing pops in my head. Yes, sir. Can't wait for fantasy football to start. Yeah, actually, yeah. Who's your team, Ed? That's what I need to know. Who's your team?
With the annual pass, I think we had talked about it, and you have to go 3 times to make it worth
to make it about
to make
equal.
It equal.
I don't know the math of it exactly, but I remember thinking 2 wasn't enough.
Right, and we weren't going 3 times, and when we did go, we usually planned 1 day in the park nowadays because there's so many other things we want to do.
Well, but you're talking about the future. In the past, we've gone 3 and 4, and then even 5 times a trip.
Too crazy. The last 2 times we've done 1 park day, and then we've met people and done.
I was saying we didn't. That was the plan, but no.
Right. Well, we ended up doing 2 days.
See, that's so cool too, right? The blessing of being open. The blessing of being on this community, in this community, opportunities happen. I mean, like the more we go, the more opportunities that come. People hook us up. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And that's part of the DVC thought too. Like if I learn more, and it's really not even that. Can we little strategic, ready? So every now and then I get like strategic, and I think people are like, I think some people like it and some people don't, but I don't really care. If you provide value in a space, you get value in that space. Wait, what? What did he say? If you provide value in a space, you get value in that space. I have a channel called The Animated Investor. It's because I like to talk about Disney stock. I like to talk about opportunities. The money I make from YouTube, which is not a significant amount yet, but it will be. I want to share how much that is with people who care, and I want to share how I'm using that to grow it. You know, my pie is going to get bigger. And I don't think that's necessarily overly appropriate on this channel because there's this large percentage of population, the viewership, that's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about money. And that's cool, that's fine. So I'll talk about it over there. But if I talk about Disney stock on a YouTube channel that has like 60 subscribers, it's like a month old, and I've already got more than 10 free stocks from referring people to 2 of the platforms that I have, and the platform giving those people and me free stock. That seems like a win-win to me.
That's a win-win.
And that's the DVC thought too. If I'm spreading the DVC, if I'm spreading the virus of DVC, is that too?
Virus.
Is that too soon?
Lev.
Okay.
DVC Lev
Right.
instead of virus.
All right. If I'm spreading info and sharing my passion, good things will come.
Mm-hmm.
I will learn of things that will allow me of things. You know, it's the way to do things. You provide value and you receive value, sometimes exponentially. Viper, you follow the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's what I needed to hear. I'm gonna have to look at the calendar. I was planning on bugging you this week and asking you your team. I didn't know. That is good to know. Thanks for asking. And Pete and I we're stalking you right now, but that's okay. Dean Bancroft, I love it when people use the members only emojis. Anna Moore in the house. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. I will email you my contact info. Please do. Love it. I have to take off just one. Kadani, we need to talk. Let me know. You're first on the list. Love it, love it, love it. Get inside scoop on new DVC. Yes. I started multiple trips, James says, after my girls went to college. James, your email you sent me a couple weeks ago, I read it to her about your.
Great.
Totally relate. I probably teared up in laughter. Made me.
It was great.
I could something about like I love people. I love people who love things I love. I love dads who have daughters on a different level, though. Yeah, well, the respect, the admiration, that there's still love and there's no murder in the past.
They've all survived. They're all adults.
I love my girls. But now I do, and it works out. I am thinking about DVC for them and eventually grandkids.
Yeah.
Amen. By pre-project, I just sent you a message on Instagram. Look at Pete beating me to it. Well, good. See, so maybe I lied. I might not be bugging you about it, but we're talking to you this weekend a lot though. So, James Ryan will get with you later today. Love it. Just Samson in the house. What's going on? Part of Rose's world. Long time no see, my friend. How are you? Dean says so. Jeff, I call them memojis. I like it. Yeah, the Daryl Eve ones. I love the Daryl Eve one. Yes, everyone, please buy Levi's. Yes, resort budgeting is one of the people that he and I have both benefited from him hitting a button. Free Levi stock. It's like $14 or something, right? I got like 4 extra free Levi. I've never bought Levi. I own like 4.
Your kid does.
That's pretty cool.
So you've bought Levi.
Oh, I bought. That's right. I bought Levi.
I've bought Levi.
So anyway, so it looks to me like a DVC show is coming. A DVC show. She sells seashells at the DVC store. All right. So anyway, we are great. I don't know about Paula. Paula's always great. I'm the one that's sometimes great. She's always great. Anyway, so it's done. We're gonna have it. It's gonna be a weekly show, and you know what? It's gonna start up sooner than you think. How about that?
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna tell them now because I don't think I know for sure. I know what I can do. I know what the main person that I wanted to talk to can do, and I don't know what she can do is going to fit into what we can do. But we'll talk about that afterwards. I was going to drive with you today, and I told her I was going to drive with you today and talk about it after we dropped off the kid. The kid's at camp.
Hilarious.
I know.
I had to get up at like 6 in the morning.
I know.
There's no way he's
6 in the morning. You know what? Stupid. 6 in the morning. You know what's even stupider? Yeah, I know that's not a word. 6 in the morning on a Saturday.
And the kid took 2 bags that were bigger than her.
She's not very big.
I could barely lift them. It was insane.
It is weird. We have 4 daughters. 3 of them are not even full human size.
I know. They're really little.
I'm not little. You're not
like
little.
5
I'm
feet.
very not little. You're just
and then
normal
we have
size.
Reagan, the youngest, who towers over all of them by at least a head.
It's like the giant.
Well, I mean, okay, so the 2 oldest are adopted, so the genetics are not
tiny. They're tiny.
They're super, super tiny. But
I
then
blame my mom.
The third one is the same size as the others, so it doesn't really like genetics didn't matter. And then the 4th is a giant. She is like boom, boom when she walks too. It's great.
So anyway, but we got a kid who's out. You were up at 4 a.m. Why? Was your house on fire? Was there some kind of emergency? Can I be real, Just Sampson? I went to sleep within the hour. I was up at 3 a.m. again last night, and I got to be honest, it's not for a good reason this time. I was watching the news.
You should stop.
The country was on fire. I want to know things. I was also doing a little bit of internet-y thing. Tori in the house was going. I prepped for the show. I did a few things, but did a few things. Where'd she go? Oh, Peyton. She's at camp. She's going to be down.
Down by Houston.
It's not Houston though. Don't say Houston. One of the cities on fire right now.
No, it's
Huntsville. I don't know.
It's in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huntsville is right.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, she's at camp with our church, and we're really proud of her. She's doing the counseling thing. They've been prepping for it and learning about it and doing things for it for what, 4 months?
Yes.
Like it's been the last 2 weeks. It's been like the most important thing in our house. And
we've been painting.
You couldn't even sit on our table. You guys had like all the things.
It's very cool because each little group is being themed a country, and so
very world showcase.
Yes, and so they decorate the cabins, and it has to be done very differently this year because everybody has to stay very separate, but your group gets to stay together.
Oh, because
it's just different now. Yeah. So there was a lot of things we had to like work around, like teaching electives and dance and things like that. It's just done differently now. So they had to relearn a lot.
Yeah, I guess I do remember you guys talking about that.
New plan for everything. Because
that's a good point.
What you got to do.
And also, she moved up a level in her responsibility. She's
in charge of 13 little girls.
There you go.
That are amazing.
That sounds miserable. I remember
what she's most excited about. She's like, I get a whole week with these kids to pour into them. And
I love that.
It's at a level that she can't do in Super Kids now because she only gets an hour a week. This is 24 hours a day for 5 days. They're going to really get to know each other.
Yeah.
She's excited.
And it'll help in making her not want to have any kids anytime soon.
That's okay. She doesn't.
I know.
Yeah. But she's the one, like the 2 older girls, they were like, oh, we want to have babies.
Let's have babies.
I want to get married. I want to be a mom. Peyton is like, nope, I want to be the fun aunt. I'm going to borrow your kids and give them back.
Terrifies me for her because as the dude who said, I'm good. I don't need a bunch of other people running around messing up my house. And then I had 4 little munchkins throwing glitter all over heck.
4 plus a bunch of others.
Which I blame you for totally. But anyway, it is what it is. Quarter Sport says, my wife and I have always said, some people have a boat, some people ski, some people golf, which is great. We have DVC. That's our thing.
Did you tell her she can't yell like her dad? Like dad? Yeah, she doesn't.
Wait, what? Christine Blair in the house, what's going on?
It's very funny listening to her talk to kids. She's like, okay, friends, let's go. All right, friends.
When she
hey, buddy, let's not do that.
She sounds like she's on it. Well, you sound right now and she sounds like when she does that, she's on like a TV show.
Yes. She's like, oh, no, friend, we're not going to do it that way.
Which is also how she talks to the dog when the dog is doing something wrong. Like she'll call the dog, like I'll say, hey, Coco, stop it. Dante, stop chewing on. And she's like, oh, no, friend.
She's like, no, she's just a little friend, and she just likes to do it that way. We're going to tell her this isn't a good way to do it.
I love my daughters, but in general, the word to think about them when you want to know about my kids is just wrong. They're wrong. They're totally wrong. Well, it might be related to the wrongness. Christine Blair in the house, what's going on? I think I said hi, but I want to make sure I did. Did you tell her she can't yell like Dad? Of course she can't yell like Dad. No one yells as good as me. Oh, but she can attain that goal if she worked hard enough. Is that what you mean? I'm sure that's what you mean. So what have we accomplished here today? Well, we've decided, I guess we've let the cat out of the bag.
We lost another digit. It's only 9 now. 9 and ...
I hate this computer so much. Well, like, just be real. This has been a good laptop. It's not like it is an expensive laptop.
Been a good laptop.
It was a pretty good econo laptop,
Time
right?
to do the
Who wants to see a vlog of me at the lake, the nearby lake, and seeing how how you skip rocks? How many times do you think I could skip this freaking trash laptop? You think I could make it skip a couple times?
It was a good laptop.
It's had a good life. It has. I think
it's probably time
I don't have any more.
Get another one.
I have the money I have has plans. Did you tell her? Yeah, I keep reading that one. Pete McDevitt, I don't see a message on Instagram. Vipery. Yeah, Pete will hit you up if he doesn't hit me up. Yeah, I mean, it says 9 ... nothing. Like, I'm watching it disintegrate in front of me, and I got to be honest, it's making me angry.
Oh, that's weird.
Pete, Corner Sports says, Pete, the best team over the last 20 years, but I have been a 30. Who's your team? Go Pat. What? I don't understand. Do you?
I don't either, because it's sports talk.
I would love to congratulate you both on your upcoming blessing. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, I think you're talking about either my new computer or the 2 grandkids. Oh, is it? Okay.
The 5th and the 11th.
I'm really excited about the kids, but I'm also excited about a new laptop, apparently. Do it, says Jess Sampson. I don't know. I'm not that angry of a guy. It's kind of making me mad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. We'll see. It might be the audio issue. It might be. But anyway, it's coming soon. It might be coming sooner than you think. I think I'm gonna just go with the first one on my own, and I'm just gonna probably plan for a half hour. And when is the next Bush League stream? I'm so glad you asked. Every Tuesday night on Bush League Baseball, me and my buddy, the birthday boy, who I don't think has responded to my singing to him. We had the whole stream sing to him, but they're harder to hear than me. But anyway, I remember Kelly's face was pretty funny. Anyway, Tuesday nights we talk baseball on Bush League Baseball. It's awesome. It's fun. Magic the Mouse TV and I and Magic the Mouse TV's son, all the Bills and me. Tuesday night baseball talk. Thursday night NFL watch party. I'm hoping to get both hosts to just go all year long. They're both on other channels. I feel like I answered your question. Sports talk. There you go. Sorry, I was in the shower. I mean.
All right.
So Corner Sports is a Patriots fan. Jeff Sampson +1 to that. I guess should I dislike Patriots fans still now that they're gonna lose finally for the first time in decades? I don't know. I think. See, I liked the Patriots when I was a kid because I liked Steve Grogan. Yes, I'm that old. Anybody know who that was? I liked Steve Grogan, and I'm patriotic in general. And as a kid, I liked the Steve Grogan 1977 card. I'm not gonna lie. It was a cool looking card. So I was a Patriots fan, kind of. Then I became a Rams fan because I was in LA. And then I became a Chargers fan because we went to San Diego. And now I'm a Chargers fan who lives in Dallas, making me a Chargers fan and a Cowboys fan. But I've never hated the Patriots except for they won all the games all the time. And Tom Brady would break up with one model to marry another model. And he was just perfect and he drove me crazy. I've always loved him, but I hated him because he was on the wrong team.
Okay.
So since you're paying attention so closely, should I still be mad at Patriots in general?
No.
Okay. I kind of like the idea of being a Tampa Bay fan because I got to be honest, I like a pirate ship. You go to a football game and you got a pirate ship. I'm a fan of that right now, right? And it's in Tampa Bay, and I want to live in Orlando. And Orlando's not Tampa Bay, but it's right over there. And I even kind of like the Devil Rays. Why do I like the Devil Rays? I don't really know, but I think it comes down to they have Devil Rays in an aquarium in their stadium. That's freaking cool.
Fun.
That's freaking cool. And it's kind of in Orlando, which is the kind of my next town that I want to live in.
Yeah.
Could I go over to the wrong side?
I don't think
so. Could I be a Tampa Bay Bucks fan? I don't have any reason to not like them. Might be fun. We're looking for Raiders. Okay, so Pete, never are we looking for Raiders fans. Raiders fans. You know what the problem with Raiders fans? We're not going to get them. They all got arrested last night throughout the country. Was that my outside voice? We were looking for Raiders, 49ers, and Vikings fans. Yeah, I went with the daughter to take her dog. I know people are like, oh, did he really say that? Went with the daughter to take her dog to the vet. All is good. Oh, oh, thank you, Mar. I'm glad you're here, and I'm sorry you were there. I loved Bledsoe. I was a Bledsoe fan. He's a big wine guy now. He's got like a winery. I liked Bledsoe, his release as a former not old fat guy. Back in the day when I got to be a quarterback, he was one of the guys that I marveled at. Like, he could sling it. He would go from here to Elway like such a cool release. I like Bledsoe. Don't like Patriots coach. I like Belichick. I don't like the Patriots because they keep being my team, but I do like Belichick. Nicky Walker with footballs. As a Packers fan, no Vikings allowed either. Yeah, I saw it earlier. You said you're a Packers fan, but sometimes Bears. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan and a Chargers fan, but I'm a Chargers fan from all my life and a Cowboys fan because I live here. I don't feel like that's cheating. And they're not in the same conference. If they were in the same conference, I couldn't do it. No, not the Cowboys. I love Tom Brady too, but Donna, I can't stand Aaron Rodgers. He's so good. Football talk with Paula. I live in South Florida and I'm not a Dolphins fan. It's okay not to support the area you live in. I totally agree. I became a Cowboys fan mostly because I love sports radio. I love the radio. I love so much things about audio and radio and podcasts, but I've listened to sports my whole life. I love it. And they talk about out here, like the Rangers were in a World Series run and they would start off their shows. Every time they'd start off a new show in sports radio, it was Cowboys talk. And so I went from a Chargers fan who only heard about the Cowboys to a Chargers fan who rooted for the Cowboys too, because I just got into, you become a fan of the team that you see the most, right? And they're always on, and I do like them. I never hated them, and the cheerleaders. So my family is from Chicago, and the Packers grew up all my life. At least my team won Super Bowl 54. Guess what my team is? I don't know. Chargers? My team has only gone to one Super Bowl, and Steve Young beat them down. Alyssa loves Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady now. I could love Tom Brady. He's just been on the wrong team. Aaron Rodgers is the king of Hail Marys. Drives me crazy. Pete McDevitt, I also like to follow Atlanta. Nice. Okay, he's right. I guarantee Pete's taking down notes. We'll be watching the space shuttle later on. I was going to mention that. We got 14 minutes left. I got home from work that day in time to see it.
The time is back.
I scared the computer.
Brought the time back.
All right. I accept your apology, computer. That is weird.
It's back.
We'll be watching. Yeah, so it's not the space shuttle, but I know what you're talking about. SpaceX. Elon Musk is kind of.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Kind of my jam.
I'm excited to see that.
By the way, so my daughter is a big MCU fan, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah. And she's 100% Captain America. And I'm a patriotic guy. I could generally go for Captain America. But he makes me want to do sit-ups, and that makes me angry. So I went for two reasons, really, for Iron Man. One, to make my daughter annoyed because she's Team Cap. So I went with Team Iron Man. Number two, I guess I said two, and there's already four I'm going to tell. Number two, I love me some Robert Downey Jr. Weird science. And number three, old reference. I don't know if anybody even got this show. And number three, I love Elon Musk. And come on, it's Elon Musk. I love Elon Musk. I don't own any Tesla stock because it's expensive, but I love Elon Musk. And he is going to have a big day. You know,
a little weird for me.
It's a little weird. I'm a little weird for you, and I'm sitting right next to you.
Yeah, but different weird.
I mean, his weird's better than my weird, babe.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's so he's got 12 or something bonuses written into his contract. He just hit the first one. It's an options to buy stock at a lower price at a price. The stock's up. He's going to make $700 million on the first of.
Pretty cool.
$700 million. That's Elon Musk, or that's Iron Man stuff. Praying it gets launched today. Me too. Yeah, me too. I have two friends that live in Mass and are Dallas. Oh yeah, season ticket holders. Wow, they go to 3. What do they do with the other games? I know a guy. I know a guy who loves football, who roots for the Cowboys, not as much as the Chargers, but it's 1 and 1A. And have not been to it. You know what? The first thing I did, I swear to you, the first thing I did when it became clear that we were moving here to this area, I still lived in California at the time. The first thing I did was I looked up prices for. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. And that's another. I love live sports. I've been to plenty of football games, mostly San Diego State. Let's be real. Marshall Faulk, yeah, baby. But the experience of watching on TV, supersedes the experience in stadium on
cool
so many levels.
Too,
it's hard for me to justify going and spending a couple $100 when for $0 I can go drop $30 at Buffalo Wild Wings and have a feast. And
but when we first moved here,
watch
we were
all the
in
games.
Arlington, which
right down the road.
Right there, like we lived right there.
Right down the road.
So that one, remember the year we had the Super Bowl there? Holy moly! It was amazing because Super Bowl stuff was everywhere, but we were iced in.
Which I didn't even know was a thing.
You couldn't leave your house.
I've said this before. Ice falling from the sky. Who planned that?
It was crazy.
There were so many amazing opportunities for Super Bowl events. We did some Super Bowl events in San Diego.
Yeah.
Not as many.
We were going to do them in
I thought I was going to do a lot of them here. But
you couldn't drive your car. You couldn't even
walk. The whole week.
We couldn't go to the mailbox.
Exactly.
It was hard, solid ice everywhere, and maybe with ice skates, but we didn't have it.
Yeah, it was rough. Just
coming from California, our tennis shoes. Remember?
It's you.
You couldn't.
It's a good memory now, but it wasn't so fun then.
No.
Just Samson, Bill Belichick. So I actually love Bill Belichick. I don't like Brady and I don't like Belichick because their teams were so good. I love them as a fan of sports. I love them. Belichick. I love Belichick. If your team's not wanting the next Bill Belichick, you're just not paying attention.
We lost a digit.
Oh my gosh.
It's back. 9:58.
Is that what time it is?
Yes.
Oh, we need to clean up. Let me clean up the chat and say goodbye and tell everybody where to go. If they want to see other things, there's a bunch of neat stuff going on. Let's do that right now, and then I'll say hi to chat. My friends, Copy and Contemplation on the Lynn Project channel, Lynn and Josh from PPP, they go live right now. Also, my friends Our Dream, Jeff and Angela, they go live same time. That's in a minute and a half, people. So if you want some more Disney, go there. If you want to grow on YouTube, we got Nick Nimmin going live. He's always going live now. Also, Pat Flynn goes live right now. I've actually missed the last 2 days of Pat Flynn. I'm freaking out. That's what I think. Just Semza, I think that's where we're at, right? So do those things tomorrow night. DisTube, Vipree Project, my friends. I'll probably put out a link. I'll probably do it tonight. That'll be a lot of fun. Love them. You're gonna love them. If you're a Disney fan and you're here, you probably already know them. They were like they're OG Disney community. They had a thing before I was even in it. Like people knew the Vipree Project. I'm like, who is that? Now they're my friends, but they were big and then they went away. And I don't even know the story on that. I might have to ask them tomorrow night. And they clearly have a great agent because they're on all the shows right now.
Oh wow!
So I don't know.
Cool.
Maybe I started a thing. I like it. They're going to be a lot of fun. And then after that, take a little half-hour break. That's 9 o'clock Eastern time, and then at 10:30 Eastern time. Excuse me, Creator Talk. Talking about this thing that is growing on YouTube and growing with just all the things. Talk about Epidemic Sound. Talk about TubeBuddy. Tomorrow we're going to talk about: are you creating videos or are you creating libraries, and why that matters and what that means. Straight from Daniel Battelle. I saw him, and I'm just taking his stuff, and I'm going to promote him a little bit. I don't know him, but I liked what he said the other day, and it really resonated with me, and I'm going to share that. What's going on in chat? Let's clear this up. Let's say goodbye, and let's send you on. It's been to the Holy Land, Lambeau Field. Excellent strategy is the way to win. Belichick's the man for that. Awesome, Melissa. Take care, Miss. No, you take care. I'm double chatting, Pat, and you. I got to get over to. Oh, that's an honor right there. Thank you, man. By the way, I'm wearing this shirt today because of Pat Flynn. I wore it last night too. I haven't watched it yet after last night. But this is from Pat Flynn's stream. Do you see my abs? If you look closely, you can see the chiseled abs. Can you see them?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Nothing.
Did you see them?
I saw them.
No, Dean, you have a great day. Pat's live. I don't know him. I'm talking like I do, but I love him. Nick's live. Also don't know him, but I'll meet them both. I say so. And my friends, Our Dream and my friends, Coffee and Contemplation, are both live. Yeah, I asked him. In that chat, I said, hey, Pat, where'd you get that? He responded, I bought it before the stream was over. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ray J in the house. I love that you're here, but I'm about to say goodbye. Matt W in the house. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye is right. Thanks for being here. Have the best day ever. Go wash your hands. Go do something awesome for somebody. Fear is still a lying liar. And I'm saying that not only about the epidemic, but the craziness that's going on in America. Pray for America. Be nice to each other. And if you're mad, keep your hands off other people's stuff, people. All right, I think that's it. Our Dream's going live. Coffee and Contemplation going live. DisTube tomorrow night. Vipree, Creator Talk, talking all things creation, talking football. We did, and we will. Talking football Thursday. Ray J and others. Should we go NFL watch party every Thursday? Yes, we should. Oh, and by the way, Disney DVC this week coming soon. All right, that's it. You don't have to go. You can't stay here. What is it we say at the end now?